What's up everyone, it's Jay and welcome to Daily Dose, show where we talk about the hottest topics in K-pop. Where today, well, it's actually gonna get kind of real, so. A fan cam was revealed of EXO performing Overdose at this year's Mamas, and it's kind of going viral, but probably not for the reasons you think. In the video, it basically shows that during the performance, member Chanyeol was like really sick. Now, what first got me was the fact that a lot of people are saying that in the video he vomits. I personally can't really pinpoint the actual vomiting part if it is in there, so if somebody could point that out, that could be really helpful. But even if there ends up being no vomiting in the video, it's still really disturbing because by the way that they treat Chanyeol in the video, like the helpers and like the stagehands, you can tell that they knew he was sick. It wasn't like he got sick on stage. In the first big instance of the video, when he gets off stage, he's clearly struggling, and as soon as he gets off, all the stagehands flock towards him and start fanning him. He's drinking water, and they just give him an alarming amount of attention in comparison to the other members. Now, after resting for a bit, he hops back on stage and finishes the performance, but when the performance ends, he's clearly staggering. He kind of falls to the ground but then gets back up, and it looks like he's basically going to collapse. Now, one of the things that also alarmed me is that he really doesn't get help off stage by anyone, not even the members. Now, to me, that's probably because the main thing they want to do on stage when they get on stage is give a good performance, so they don't want to seem sick. So maybe it was to keep that whole illusion, they didn't want to start flocking to him, because then the story probably would have broke sooner. But personally, as somebody who really enjoyed that performance, it kind of changes the whole feel for it now, because yes, it was good, but knowing that Chanyeol was struggling the full way just kind of makes the whole thing seem really sad. Now, of course, people are using this to further fuel the allegations that SM doesn't care about their artist, which basically everyone knows, because it was clear that Chanyeol was sick, but he still had to perform. And this isn't even the first time an SM artist has been sick on stage. A while back, there was a fan cam of Crystal fainting during an SM Town concert. In addition to that, this basically starts refueling and adds even more legitimacy to the reasons why Luhan and Chris left EXO. One of the reasons that they both cited was health problems and exhaustion. Now, most people believed Luhan with the health problems and exhaustion when he first said that was one of the allegations, because leading up to him leaving EXO, there were a lot of pictures of him looking tired, and he actually had to rest because he was very sick. But a lot of people were skeptical about Chris. It makes you think what would be revealed if there were always backstage fan cams showing what really goes on behind the scenes. Now, I definitely don't think overworking idols is just exclusive to SM, but it just kind of makes you iffy about the company because you constantly keep hearing stories about their idols specifically. And then there's the fact that their idols are all really popular, so it's not even a surprise that they're overworked because they naturally have a lot of schedules. Now, hopefully this sickness doesn't lead to anything long term, and now that the whole thing has been exposed, maybe this will wake up SM into letting their idols rest when they need rest. Well, that's my opinion on the situation, but what do you guys think? Do you think that Chanyeol really vomited in the video? How does it make you feel about the overall performance now that you've seen this video? And do you think SM is the most ruthless when it comes to overworking their idols? Let me know down below, and see you guys next time on Daily Dose.